let's see. Get everything up and live. I think we should be good to go right about now. We'll let people go ahead and stroll on in. Hopefully everybody's having a good night. The final thing of season 2 is upon us. Very sad. Getting a message from Riddle Docs. Something is obviously wrong. GM Flambeau, GM. Okay, let's go ahead. We'll throw in the announcements as well. I'll ping Overwatch because I'm built different. At Overwatch, we are live with the Word Show. Alright, where's the link? Go ahead and copy that. And there you go, everybody was pinged. So we're going to give them a little bit of time to come on in here, but should be able to start momentarily. Can he announce an award? Let's see. I had something made. I wonder if it's still in my on my desktop or not. I wonder if it got moved somewhere. Here, we just need this to follow him around. Java. He's eating his food. He ain't interested in doing live reaction. Maybe he'll come back. So yeah, we'll let people keep on strolling on in here, but I did want to find something that might be shocking to a lot of people. Because when I was looking at that earlier, it kind of gave me a shock as well. Yeah, there it is. Not what we wanted. Okay, here we go. We gotta add another source. Yeah, there we go. And that was not even half a year ago. Pretty big difference, I suppose. Alright, that'll be enough of that. I think we've given people enough time to hop on in. Goes to Java Kim. I will if he shows up. Java, come over here, bud. Come over here. Back here. You gotta go further back. There. There's your live Java reaction. That's probably the best you're gonna get out of him, if I'm being completely honest with you guys. Well, that'll do it for the stupid intro. Anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in for the Season 2 award show. Our final little bit here for Season 2. Giving out our for fun and our serious awards. Hopefully everybody's having a good night so far. Hopefully everybody had a good night at the draft last night. The auction was a good time for me. But what if I scoot over a little bit this way? Maybe he'll take a nap over there. Nope. Whatever. Can never cooperate with him. Yeah, the auction was a good time. So hopefully Season 3 is more of the same. And we will kind of kick things off here with a for fun award. I kind of forgot the order of these awards go in, so it's a surprise for all of us when they show up eventually. Our first award category, the I'm so excited award. This is kind of just a personal award for me of what I'm looking forward to the most next season. There's no like nominees or anything like that, but yeah. So what I'm excited for in the next season is how the auction format and no SR cap really affects teams and balancing. we're sitting back there at the draft last night thinking of what the best teams are going to be, what the best teams are. There's a lot of teams that are kind of vying for that top spot. I don't think it's going to be the half and half split that we had this season of half good and half not so good. So we're hoping that the auction, no SR cap, gives teams more creative control over their teams. And I also think it allows them to be closer. So we'll have to wait to see how this all pans out. But hopefully when we're looking at things on the outside, on paper, everything looks fairly close. Should be a fun season. Hopefully no 4-0 final or 4-1 finals the last 2 seasons. Hopefully a good one. The On-Site Award. So yeah, this is the biggest rivalry, I suppose, of the season. That at least I noticed. There are, of course, other people that I didn't really, or wasn't really part of. I didn't have a nomination for this one. It's time for the one that I had the winner. So yeah, let's go ahead and quick go on to the On-Site Award. The best rivalry. It is going to be Cold Beer versus the Washington Overwatch team, the entirety of Washington Overwatch team. If you remember the game of the Paris Paper Planes going up against the Washington Overwatch team, that Kings Row point C defense with Cold Beer on Widowmaker was enough to make it on site. And it tilted the hell out of the Washington Overwatch team. I know because I live with one of them. And I know that for sure if they saw Cold Beer in a dark alley, they would probably teach him a lesson or two. So Cold Beer and Washington Overwatch team, Widow player against Fedora Master, always a good time for the Widow player. The Ghostbuster Award. Oh, boy. Exciting. This is the one that last year the Goblin Dungeon took home this prestigious award. But with the Ghostbuster, it is who did the best disappearing act, or what just disappeared the best. You know, what went away in a flash. Really nothing to do about. Busta makes me feel good. And the Shapeshifters 13-0 allegations. I mean, the beginning of the season, everybody's like, this team's going to go undefeated. And then literally the first week, they lose. Yes, they didn't have their full roster. Yes, they didn't have the full synergy going on. But it was still funny as hell for the undefeated Shapeshifters to lose in the first week. So the 13-0 allegations went away in a flash. Rusty Goomba Strong protests, I know you did. But you were outmanned, outgunned, and out-opinionated. Everybody was like, Shapeshifters 13-0, baby. This is the Rusty's season. And yeah, you lose in the first week. But you had a good season after that. You made it to the semifinals. Made it to the Gollum Bowl. So take it what you will. I thought it was funny to bring it up one more time. That the 13-0 allegations were... When you beat the 13-0 allegations, you know, they were strongly defeated. Swiftly. The Hold and Cook Award. This one is the thing of kind of like... What were they thinking when they first came up? And then all of a sudden it's like, wow, this might actually work. They're kind of cooking in here. They're hula bro in the kitchen. Let them back in. 5 Michelin stars. Or 3 Michelin stars. You don't get 3. Apologies. But the Hold and Cook Award. I honestly forgot who won this one. I just made these graphics this morning, and I forgot who we put down here. So who actually hold up, let them cook? It's a surprise for all of us as I unveil it here. Oh, it's me! Using this stupid phone app during the grand finals, and it working for jack shit. Yeah, that's definitely worth letting it cook, because that almost completely derailed the grand finals. All of our cool new production stuff, the draft, the desk coming in for a halftime, the flashing nameplates, all this cool stuff that we had planned out, the caster cams, first time ever we had casters live in person next to each other for a stream, and the phone app almost single-handedly destroyed it. So I'll say that phone app, the Hold Up, Let 'Em Cook, I burnt the dish. I burnt the boiling water, guys. It wasn't good. It kind of worked. All right, here we go. Awards and nominations are finally here. So the Big Banger Award. This is, my opinion, the best series of the season. Sadly, there was not too many like big close games between the big top tier dogs of the season. But I was able to go through the schedule and find some good ones. We had the Loch Ness Nezzies and Rod and Red Pandas in Week 1. Roseville Raiders and Ram Jimmies in Week 4. And then the Roseville Raiders versus the Junkyard Dogs in the round of 16. Those are kind of the 3 games that stood out in my mind. Not Chips versus Coconuts, no. Not Chips versus Coconuts. But, excuse me. Yep, the winner of the Big Banger Award, it's got to be the Roseville Raiders and Junkyard Dogs in the round of 16. Because while the Week 1 match was fun between the Nessies and the Pandas, that was the second one in my opinion. Also, Jabba's in his crate for whatever reason, so... Live Jabba reaction. But Yeah, the fact that Rosa Raiders came in with a really big underdog statement or big statement win against the Dogs, the Raiders, to the For Fun team, where we had fun at least, was able to dominate and take home a map 5 victory after a insane push map that went down to 2 meters separating the two teams in map 4. And yeah, I'd say that was a really banger of a match between those two. Of course, it's in the playoffs too, so it always had bigger implications. So yeah, I'd say it's a good one. We'll get rid of the double reaction while we're going through nominations. Okay, he's gone anyway. The C9 LOL Award. This is the best meme. So this year, the admins kind of agreed. It's a bit dry on memes. Very disappointing in the community. Nothing really big coming up. So we have the Red Panda swag gif. You know, woo, Red Panda swag, baby. This is swag by Yeetmeister. This is swag. You know, as he's casting. Ejax, maybe that's the Ejax is sort of a niche meme. You know, you had to really know to know. And then the hashtag Jimmy Sweep, woo, as they win like 24 maps to 0 over the Rotterdam Red Pandas. So the winner, let's see. The winner of the Best C9 LOL Award. It's gotta be Red Panda swag. I mean, look at him. He's going crazy. He's going brazy with it right now. Yeah. So Red Panda swag. Congratulations on the victory. You were the one meme that existed. So basically, you win by default. Congratulations. It was close for Jimmy Sweep though. Because, I mean, oh, 24-0 win for Jimmy's. The literal cock torture award. This is the best clip of the season. Don't have them open on me right now, but if you want to, you can go to our clips channel, or you can go to our Twitch channel, and they're pretty up there in terms of the top-rated clips of all time, so you can find them pretty easily. The Viridium Jukes Booney out of his shoes. This was the Shatter on King's Row. I slide on in, try to solo share the Hanzo, but he just wall climbs away, just goes up the building, and I shatter nothing. So there's that. Artie keeping the Raiders in the playoffs in that map 5, the map 4 on push, comes in and gets a 2K on the Death Blossom after the Suzu is used and basically clutches that fight out, or else they might have lost there and the Junker Dogs could advance. So basically a winning play for Artie for the series to win that one. And then the EJ pulling, I believe his connectivity was a bit of an awkward spot in King's Row. So EJ playing Life Weaver pulls him up to him on pedal, then connectivity rolls off right into a Hanzo Dragon Strike and dies immediately. So yeah, the award for literal cock torture award winner, it's going to be Artie keeps Raiders alive in the playoffs. I mean, combined the fact that it's a huge play in the playoffs, but combined with Flambo Jambo's casting, he's just going nuts in the background, makes it a hype play. Live Java reaction to the clip. He's very excited and chewing on a bone. But yeah, honestly, that there really isn't a clip that was close in my opinion. I had that in my mind basically the whole time of which I was going to give it to, because yeah, that was a huge play. If you can't tell, I really liked that game between the Rose Raiders and Junkyard Dogs. Keep going back to it. But it was probably the best playoff game we had of the season, so good one. Yeah, Artie. Yeah, you got it. You guys remember that one. All right, the Get a Room Award. This was originally kind of the best duo award, but it kind of came down to there wasn't too many like outstanding duos this season just by themselves. So I kind of get to like the best group. Like it's kind of changed the definition of going over to a best group. So the Get a Room Award nomination 1 is the Chimps. You know, these guys are tight, are knit like sweaters. You know, they do everything together. You know, they do the Algebra 1 homework together. They do study hall together. They play Sea of Thieves all the time in the headquarters or whatever. They're always VOD reviewing. They're always scrimming. These guys are close. And then I got the Red Pandas and the Overwatch team. These teams might have scrimmed each other a record 53 times this season. It seemed every single other day Corey had a scrim against the Red Pandas. So these teams were like this. And then, yeah, the Overwatch team sadly couldn't advance in the playoffs and face the Red Pandas in an actual match. But yeah, the Red Pandas and Overwatch team were definitely a good shout out. And then the Milstar Marshmallow Monsters, otherwise known as the Mice Part 2. The Mice just barely missing out on the couple of members from the Milstar Marshmallow Monsters, but they brought it back. So, very close between the Great Room Award, but the winner is going to be the Red Pandas and Overwatch team. It was not a healthy relationship. One was very dominant over the other. One felt very nervous when the other showed up in the room. So to get a room, it might be the Overwatch team's burial if that was to happen. But unfortunate for the other teams on this list, the other groups. But yeah, the Red Pandas and Overwatch team are going to take this one home. The NS Award. This is the PMA Peter / PMA Patricia Award. As always, you have to nominate Centurion, though he's never going to win it. Wiggle Higgle and EJ are the two others on this list. All both very well known in their teams and their communities for having a great personality, keeping the team's mental high. And the winner of the Nice Shot Award, the NS Award, is going to be EJ. Now, the thing is, with Wiggle Higgle, he probably could have won it if he actually talked, like in general chat and everything. But EJ, always out there talking, always out there, JE445 with the shatter. So, or JE585, I apologize. But, yeah, EJ is going to take home this one. It kind of goes back all the way back to the last season when they were captain of the Handsome Hogs. They were always a vocal person within their team and always a great leader. It seemed to be the same way in the chimp. So congratulations to EJ. The Supreme Pickup Award. This is the best free agent / midseason pickup. I had to make that clarification this season because Zucchini is on this list. Because she came in for Hyde for the Coconuts partway through the season. And then there's Transflexion coming in for the Broncos Country Riders. And then Lumpy Seal coming in for the Coconuts as well. This is a tough one for me. All three candidates are very worthy, but the winner, 2 Coconuts, yeah, because you lost like 18 players this season, so it's pretty easy to come on here. It's gonna be Lumpy Seal. It was very close to giving it to Zucchini, but at the same time, Zucchini came in and kind of did exactly what you thought. She's a Poggers flex support, dominant on the Kiriko and Ana doing their job, but Lumpy Seal came in and played multiple roles, led in the comms, really up things up. So I think just a couple, like the flexibility and overall just calm adding for Lumpy Seal, and you could tell the team chat felt a little more energized when Lumpy Seal entered because he made some really weird comment about some fictional character. This average Lumpy Seal things. But yeah, Lumpy Seal, best free agent pickup, Supreme pickup. Well done. All right, the next award. This should be the Shapeshifter Award if I'm correct. Nope, the Gaming Grandma Award. So this is Mr. / Mrs. Irrelevant. A lot of great picks here. You have Ubakan for the Broncos Country Riders, the last round. And Ubakan had a great season, much improvement on the Bastion. But then on that last round, in the last round of the playoffs, before the Riders were eliminated, they came in for Ubakan on the Reaper, and he clutched out a lot of fights. So huge pickup from them. Connectivity is on here. It seems every time I logged on to watch a Chimps game or a Prod, a Chimps game, Connectivity has popped off and led the team in so many categories, whether it be elims or damage. There's kind of the DP, almost the deepest carry on certain maps, especially Kings Row. Connectivity on Kings Row went hard. And then Jack, very, very low on the draft board, but very high Tortuga Team 2 stonks. Jack, a leader when it comes to the support as well as the DPS for that team, so a nice shout out as well. Hayden was close, but at the same time, didn't show up for some of the games, so I went these guys because they were there a lot. And the winner of the Gaming Grandma Award, the most elusive award in Aurora, named after our greatest champion, is going to be Connectivity. And that's just because Connectivity, I'm a little biased because every time I watch the Chimps game, Connectivity has dominated and killed so many people. So he popped out in my brain the second I went through the draft and found the bottom half. Yeah, it's pretty good. And he's not here tonight. So Connectivity, he came when it mattered. Match days he was there. Award show he doesn't have to show up. We'll send him his hardware. We'll give stuff and we'll send through UPS and we'll get to him. We'll give him the Gaming Grandma Award. There it is, the Shapeshifter Award. Now, you might be saying, wow, that's a lot of candidates on the Shapeshifter Award, Booney. What's going on here? Well, if you take a closer look, there's actually 6 members, and all of them are from the Washington Overwatch team because this team cooked every goddamn map. So every single player on this thing right here, over to my left, I guess you're right, my left, they played every role. It was... Corey was in the kitchen, Nutty was in the kitchen, everybody was there, stirring the pot a little bit. So it's just which of these elusive members of the Shapeshifter, of the Washington Overwatch team, is going to win. There's a lot of people on this list. We'll go ahead and see. It's going to be Teddy. I gave it to Teddy because Teddy, I think, had probably the best showing on the off roll, which was the original point of the Shapeshifter Award. But with Teddy on the support, 1800 on the sheet, I believe, but a carry in those terms in the lobby. Played a great support, great Lucio, Mercy as well. Really kept the team together, playing through a lot of roles, the DPS swaps as well. I mean, do I even mention the Tay Tank? Do I need to mention the Tay Tank? This guy's a legend. Get him on Ramatra. I will say, Teddy is probably the reason Ramatra isn't getting nerfed in live patch. He might be the only data looking at. I'm not going to say anything else on that one. But congrats to Teddy for being the Shapeshifter Award, all jokes aside. The Big Mouth Award. This is the best producer / caster of the year. There was a lot of options, but a lot of them were previous winners, so I tried to find 3 new ones. We got Panini, who did a lot of the solo cast stuff on his own channel. Was always part of the main broadcast if he could. Muffin Lumps on the first desk. Always doing a bunch of casting as well. Flambo Jambo bringing it back like I always said. That Roseville Raiders and Junkyard Dogs lives in my head. Brought the excitement. But yeah, the Big Mouth Award is going to go to Panini. It was pretty easy to decide who's going to be the broadcaster of the year this year because of how much Panini stepped up when it came to, like, I'm trying to think. Getting games produced on his own personal channel when we couldn't do it live on the big channel, the main channel. Panini was always there doing the streams on his side. Sadly, sometimes he just forgot to, switch to the game screen and just showed you the map break screen for 5 maps. But we love Panini around here, all jokes aside. And yeah, I mean, I can speak for personal experience when casting alongside Panini. It's a great time. He's a very knowledgeable color caster. It's really a great back and forth between me and him. I think we got a great synergy going on. So Panini, good job. Keep it up. And hopefully we get some more in the future. Over on to the next award. The Participation Trophy. This is the Commissioner's Award. This is just somebody I feel deserved a big shout out. Couldn't quite get in the awards, but deserved it nonetheless. And this year is the second time in a row now, that multiple people are getting the Commissioner's Award, not going to be a single person. I'll let chat figure out who I'm giving it to. I doubt you'll be able to figure it out, but I'll give you guys like 30 seconds to try to guess who I'm going to give the Commissioner Award to, the Participation Trophy. Me and Jack? No. I can already tell you no. Himself? Yeah, definitely. I definitely earned it. Poke, Real Dog, Angel. Close. But Angel has won it in the past, so I don't want to give it to him. Real Dog got a shout out a couple times. Nathan, Riddle, Poke, Corey and Riddle, admin team. All these are pretty good. Sadly, none of you got it right. I gave it to him for the memes. Let's go, Jimmy's! Jimmy's sweep! I gave it to the Jimmy's because they were a team that came in with an identity. They're like, we're gonna roll dice. We're gonna be chaos. We're gonna embrace it. And they came in and they won. I gotta give them some props for that. And everybody in the team basically on the Jimmy's bought into this. That's why I gave it to him. Because, I mean, Nort's like, hey guys, what if we just rolled dice and did RAM stuff for drafting and all this shenanigans? And they're like, why not, man? Let's do it. Jimmy's sweep! I gotta give it to the Jimmy's. I gotta shout him out. Yeah, honestly, all your guys' suggestions were good. Shout out to my admin team, of course, but Real Dog stepping up on the content side this season. Fedora Master on the analytics side. So, Angel being there. She exists in the admin chat. But yeah, shout out to all my admins. They did a great job, but I can't boost their egos too much. Can't give them the participation trophy. Now, once we have the participation trophy, then we get into the big guns, the big awards, the actual awards. You know, the Madam President Award, Best Captain. There was a lot of good choices this season, so it's very hard to narrow it down to 3. So I'll go through my reasoning of the few. It's pretty easy to see why Real Dog is on here because his team was number 1 basically the entire season. They won the championship, so woo! Captain of the Year. Corey coming in and having 85 billion composition to work with and to build the team around. Got everybody excellent play time, did scripts for the team, VOD reviews, all that stuff, so Corey leading the team that way. And Charbatron, kind of maybe a shock for some people on here, but Charbatron, once you had access to that team chat, you know how much work she put in behind the scenes to find scrims, to find times for everybody to play, and kind of leading the team that she didn't technically draft. It was Nuttier who drafted the team for Charlie, but still made it work. So, the winner of the Madam President Award this season will be Charbatron. Honestly, I gave it to Charbatron because of, I think, just how well she did as the lowest SR captain. It's always kind of a gamble when you take a lower captain to try to figure things out, but she figured it out really well. She got everybody on their team play time. She got them top 4. Helps have Vind and Vikovs, but beside the point, Charbatron had a fantastic season as a captain, and proud of her, so I wanted to give her this award to kind of, I guess, solidify her work behind the scenes. The Randy of the Year, otherwise known as the Rookie of the Year. There were a lot of good rookies this year. A lot of them I couldn't even include, so I had to find my top ones. That being Vikovs and Lore from the Loch Ness Nesses and Tanby the Munich Mice. Now, yes, Vikovs' Randy is Akua, who was the best rookie performance I've ever seen. And Rookie is spelled with an IE, so Randy of the Year. It's not good. It's just our best. Yeah, there were so many players on this team could have done, or so many people on this list could have awarded this. I could give it to any 3 of you. Sadly, I have Dumb Brain and Recency Bias. So it's good to go to Tanby for the playoff performance. The playoff performances for the Mice. Tanby popped off on that Hanzo, things we didn't see him play. It was very close between all you. I can be 100% certain. I've been saying that it was not an easy decision to give it to either of these players. But yeah, shout out specifically to Laura and Vikovs for a great rookie season. They're coming back from next year, and hopefully they can continue their stellar performances in the future. So, going over on to the next one, it's the big one. The most valuable player. Now, discretion on this one. For the second time in Aurora Esports League history, there was a tie when the voting closed. So, yeah, it's the first time it happens since season 1. But we had our trusted individuals come in and change their votes to find out who would win. Not a shared MVP. We did eventually have a winner after our shadow council decide on the win. There is no Burger King Whopper meme this year. It's just going to go right into the MVP, and the winner of the MVP, it's Nathan. Pretty easy to see it now in hindsight, but the person he was tied with was very good. So it was a very close match between these two. But yeah, when you look at it, in retrospect, Nathan drafted, second, like in the, I won't say second half of the draft. I think basically towards the bottom of the 3rd round, Nathan got picked up, and then comes in, grinds the tank, gets to GM, finds his comfort pick on Ramatra, and helps the Red Pandas take home the victory, take home the championship. You can't take that away from Nathan. Put in so much work behind the scenes. It was always playing comp, always VOD reviewing with the higher team, scrimming very high, above his level, working really hard. So I think Nathan definitely really earned this trophy, really deserved this. I can speak, Nathan's on my team last year, is a great member of the team, always leading in communications, always has a great positive attitude. So Nathan, congratulations, my man. We couldn't get for you the news last year, but you got it on the Pandas, you got the ring and the MVP. So, honestly, a great season for you, and hopefully you can continue it next season as a captain. And that's gonna do it for us. Yep, there you go. Whoosh, it goes away. And just like that, season 2 gone, done and dusted. Scammed fish though, it's a popularity contest, man. Not really a popularity contest, but it's up to the user vote. All the other ones are me, but yeah. Maybe his team nominated him. Yeah, maybe if Fish was nominated for MVP, maybe he would have got a vote. That usually does help. That's gonna do it for us here for season 2. Now we're all done. Yeah, congrats to all of our winners at the end of the day. We thank you all for tuning in and watching. I really have nothing to follow this up with, so you know what? For one final time, for season 2, we're gonna give a impromptu award. Impromptu award, and it is going to go to the person that Nathan was tied with for the MVP. So the Freddy Fazbear, frickin' the game. Oh no, I picked the wrong thing. FNAF jump scare. Yes. So let's see, make this really big. There you go. An even more illustrious award than the Bonesy MVP. The Freddy Fazbear frickin' of the year goes over to Vind. Yeah, that was a tie. But yeah, so congrats to Vin for getting the impromptu award. What does this mean? It means you're the Freddy Fazbear frick of the year, man. Who the hell? It's probably more valuable than MVP. I won an MVP. I never won a Freddy Fazbear frick of the game or year, so. Now do several Wetjet whiff of the week. I don't have any clips ready to do. Well, I guess if you give me a second, I can get a clip up, and then we'll do a Swiffer Wetjet whiff of the year, I guess, just because it was captured on camera. So, I guess in the meantime, thank you all so much for tuning in. Hopefully, you had a great season. Looking forward to season 3. Where is it? Oh, come on. I know it was up there. I knew it was up pretty close. Yeah, there it is. Nope, click the wrong button. You see how bad I'm doing this on the fly? They're watching Caber. This is gonna be it for me. I'm gonna say bye after the clip's over. But thank you guys for tuning in. Stay safe, stay healthy. Have a great evening, everybody, and look forward to season 3. Open up my display capture, and then I'll get on with my life. Oh wow. Freddy or the Swiffer Wetjet whiff of the year! Yay!
I'm watching Caber, you know. I feel like it's just yeah. Oh, etc. does get rezzed, but it's getting shot at. Could someone flip that Ghostbuster, please?